Hello, welcome students. We are taking a new video of class 8 SST portion. In that we are taking geography, and in SST geography we are taking chapter 3, that is natural vegetation and wildlife. Chapter 3, natural vegetation and wildlife, and in that we are taking our point or topic, that is shrubs, and it is on page number 36. Topic is shrubs. So students, in previous video we have discussed about grasslands, temperate grasslands and tropical grasslands. Now we are going to discuss about shrubs. What is shrub? What are shrubs? If we take the meaning of shrubs, jhadiyan, small plants and trees. Shrubs are plants which are smaller in size than trees. So shrubs are small plants. Small trees, they are smaller in size than trees, having many stems. What is stems? Daliya, shakhai. So having many types of stems, many stems arising at or near the ground. So many stems which are arise or flourish near the ground like this. Shrubs are found in the desert and tundra regions, and shrubs are found in two regions. First is desert regions, where there is very less rainfall, and in tundra regions that we read about. Tundra region. Tundra region is the area of nearby Arctic Circle or Arctic Circle, and that area is not attending full time weather or climate or season, and that is why the atmosphere of there is not suitable for new plants and trees, and that is why these type of smaller trees and plants are found in tundra region or desert areas. So students, in your course book page number 36. So shrubs are plants which are smaller in size than trees, having many stems arising at or near the ground. Shrubs are found in the desert and tundra regions. Desert vegetation. So which types of vegetation is in desert? As you know, desert is witnessed less rainfall. So hot deserts are found in the tropical and subtropical belts on the western margin of the continents. So to understand tropical and subtropical, we have to make our globe, and in that you can understand what is tropical and subtropical. This is equator, so this area is equatorial. This is tropic of Cancer, and in low side there is tropic of Capricorn. If you see the Hindi meaning of tropic of Cancer is Kark Rekha, and tropic of Capricorn is Makar Rekha. So the upper part of equator, this is equator, the middle, that is diameter of circle. This is equator of Earth, and north part of equator is this area is tropical. South part of equator is also known as tropical zone, and nearby of tropics there are subtropical zone, and upper side of that is temperate zone, then polar zone, temperate zone and polar zone. So we see that students, these hot deserts are found in tropical and subtropical belts on the western margins of the continents. In these all the continents are met, and the western margin, west part of continent, western coast, bank of continents, and what is coastal bank? Kinara. Western continents of western parts of western margin of continents, and while cold deserts are found in temperate regions. So hot deserts are found in the tropical and subtropical belts. What is tropical belts? Above equatorial region, this is tropical belt, and this is nearby tropical, this is subtropical. So in this belt, in upper side and in this belt, in lower side, these type of shrubs grown or are grown, and basically they grew in western margin of the continents. While cold deserts are found in the temperate regions and upper of the tropical and subtropical region or lower of the tropical and subtropical region, in temperate zone, cold deserts are there. Cold deserts are in temperate zone. You have to understand what is cold desert and hot desert. If there is desert due to the harsh climate of the harsh heat of sun, that is hot desert, and if there is desert which is not having any type of vegetation because of the scanty reach or limited reach of sunlight to that place, is cold deserts. So we see that cold deserts are in temperate zone and hot deserts are in tropical and subtropical zone. The Sahara Desert, Kalahari Desert, Namib Desert, Atacama Desert, Sonoran Deserts, Great Australian Desert, Arabian Desert, and Thar Desert are hot deserts. So these are hot deserts. If you want to see these deserts in your course book, on page number 36, there is a map. In homework, you have to write this. You have to make this map also, and in this there is symbols: blue, red, blue, pink, yellow, and black. So if you see the desert vegetation, so this yellow color is of desert vegetation. So deserts are in basically we see Sahara deserts in Africa. Kalahari is also in Africa, Namib and Atacama and Sonoran, they are also in Africa, Australian desert in Australia, and Arabian desert in Saudi Arabia, and Thar desert in some part of India and some part of Pakistan and Afghanistan. So these all deserts are known as hot deserts, and the Gobi Desert and the Tibetan Plateau in Asia and the Patagonian Plateau in South America are cold deserts. And if we talk about the cold deserts, so Gobi Desert, which is in Mongolia, upper part of China, so that is cold desert, and Tibetan Plateau, because of cold climate of there, so Tibetan Plateau is also a cold desert, and at the same time Patagonian Plateau in South America is also an example of cold desert. Then we move on, students, and page number 37. Deserts receive very scanty rainfall which support the growth of very few types of plants. What is scanty? Scanty. So very scanty rainfall, very limited rainfall is there in desert area. That is why few shrubs and few small plants and trees can be grown there. And only xerophytic plants grow here. What is xerophytic? See, plants that have adapted to survive in regions with very less water. Plants who can survive without more water, they can survive in less water also. And that plants are known as xerophytic plants. Thorny bushes, shrubs, cactus, acacia, and date palms grow in the hot deserts. Mostly spiny trees and plants are grown in hot deserts like cactus, like thorny bushes, shrubs. Some shrubs are also spiny. And there we see on the other hand the cold deserts are mostly barren with very few thorny bushes, shrubs and coarse grasses. But if we see in comparison of the hot deserts, we see more vegetation in hot desert, but in cold desert there are very less vegetation, and because of cold climate of there, and most of the land of there is barren. Barren means infertile. BARREN, infertile. So the cold deserts land is barren, that is infertile, and that is why the bushes and the grasses are not there in much quantity, and some thorny bushes, shrubs and coarse grasses, some grasses which used for grazing, and sometimes some grasses which are in limited season, in limited way are grown. And then students, we see our next topic, that is tundra regime. Very important topic. To understand this topic, I have to recall this map, this globe, and by this we can understand what is Arctic Circle. Before dealing this topic, tundra vegetation, first we have to know what is Arctic Circle. So students, this is our North Pole, this is our South Pole, and if we see North Pole from space, if we see North Pole from space, and if we see the whole area nearby the North Pole, the whole circle of the North Pole is known as Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle. And this, Earth is moving on its axis. Earth is moving on its axis. So that is why this, eastern hemisphere or western hemisphere are witnessing more sunlight and everything. But this part, because this part is on pole, so that is why this part is not witnessing, is not receiving proper sunlight, proper heat, proper rainfall, proper climate and atmosphere. That is why in this region is known as tundra regime. Firstly, tundra regime, and in this regime the vegetation is very less because of improper condition, because of insufficient condition. Students, in your topic tundra vegetation, the regime to the north of the Arctic Circle. So this is Arctic Circle. This whole area in the Arctic Circle is tundra belt. It is known as tundra belt. The vegetation found in this region is known as tundra vegetation, and all the vegetation which are found in this region is known as tundra vegetation. And we see this region extends over the northern part of Canada. If we see Canada is here, this is the northern part of Canada also. Alaska is here also, northern part of Alaska. Southern Greenland, there is Greenland, this is southern Greenland. And northern parts of Eurasia and northern parts of Europe and Asia. That is Eurasia and part of Eurasia bordering the Arctic Ocean. So this all nearby countries which border Arctic Ocean, which are at the coast of Arctic Ocean. So starting from there, all the regime are known as tundra regime, and all the vegetation of there is known as tundra vegetation. And students, we see that this region extends over the northern part of Canada and Alaska, southern Greenland and the northern part of Eurasia, bordering the Arctic Ocean. The severe winters and heavy snow cover do not allow any substantial plant to grow. And what is the reason that in this region no plants are growing or very less plants are growing? Because of the harsh snowfall and the snow covered the area and it not allowed to grow the plants, and that is why some small flowering plants are there. Mosses, lynches grow during the short summers. There are sometimes of summer there is also only short summers are there. There is a very few trees such as willow, birch and alder grows here. So students, in this video we have seen about shrubs, about desert vegetation, about tundra vegetation, and very important is here tundra vegetation is part of north part of Arctic Circle, including Arctic Ocean and the countries which are there. So because of improper sunlight and improper atmosphere of there, very less shrubs and plants and trees are grown there, and desert vegetation is also like that which are also getting less rainfall, and that is why very scanty rainfall. That is why very few types of plants are there, which is known as xerophytic plants, which can live in scanty water, which can grow in very less amount of water. So students, in homework you have to write, you have to make this map and understand what is Arctic Circle on the globe. You have to make this map also, which is already made in your course book, and have to write about tundra vegetation and desert vegetation as a small summary. Okay students, till then read more and more for upcoming examination. If there is question, you can ask on my number. And till then, have a nice day. We'll meet again in new video. Thank you.